Hello and welcome to Katrina's Creations. It's day 3. So yes, I am going to be making a big breakfast today, so stick around for that. You'll see what I'm making. And yeah, we're working on some mailing today for the missionary place that we volunteer at. So here is day 3. This is what the lighthouse looks like. And let's take a peek at the fleece that's in here for today. Today it looks like I have 2 of the same color. Let me pull this out so you can see it. It looks like it's black. So we have some black fleece. There, you can see it. And the other pack is the same color, so I'm not going to pull it out because it's identical. I believe these are 1 ounce, or no, maybe not 1 ounce, maybe, I have no idea. But anyway, it's been so long ago since I ordered it, so now let's take a peek at the mini skeins that I got. So here we go. Stick my hand down in the bottom. Let's see what we get. Ooh, pretty. Y'all know I like purple, so this is like a fuchsia purpley pink color. So there you go, and it's speckled. Really pretty. It's got some deep maroons in there and some pinks. I said purple, but it's actually more of a pink, I guess, or fuchsia. Is that what it is? Hot pink? I don't know. It's pretty. So that is my mini skein for today. So stick around and I will show you what I'm making for breakfast, and I'll show you my version of individual hash brown casserole recipes. So yeah, let's go do it.
Dave and I have our hands full today because we are tabbing envelopes for the missionary organization we volunteer at. So I've got 3 boxes to tab here that are like 1-foot boxes. I'm trying not to show people's names. And then we have a big 2-foot box, and there's another 1-foot box, and there's another 1-foot box over here. So all together there's about 1,300 newsletters. And when I say tab them, what we have to do, I don't know how well it's going to show up, but we use little sticky tabs. There you can see it, and you have to put 1 here and 1 on the other side. So we have to do that. So we have to do that for between 12 and 1,300 letters today. So it's the busy season between between Thanksgiving and Christmas. We have a lot of newsletters because a lot of the missionaries are getting their end of the year newsletters out to everybody. So yeah, we are working on that, and it's Saturday, so I'm going to be making a big breakfast because that's the one day of the week we have a breakfast. Otherwise, we drink Slim Fast most of the time. So I will show you that in a few minutes. So it's Saturday morning breakfast, and this is the one day I make a big breakfast. So I've got a pot of tea going, well, hot water to make some tea. And I've got some hash browns going into the air fryer. That will be for Dave's eggs. I don't eat eggs. I don't care for them. I like them in stuff, but not plain. And then I made some cheddar bread the other day. It was just from a mix, but it's really good. It was beer cheddar bread, but I made it. You could make it without beer. You could make it with milk. So that's what I made it with. So I'm going to be slicing that and put it in a toaster with some butter. And then down here, I've got 3 slices of bacon in the oven. And yes, I do my bacon in the oven. I learned this years ago when we used to do a men's prayer breakfast once a month. If you put it in the oven on a rack, you don't have to turn it or anything, and it doesn't burn. And yeah, it works. It's a lot less to have to watch what's going on with it. So it seems to work well. And my hash browns, I'm actually turning into hash brown casserole, like from Cracker Barrel. So once they get cooked, I'll show you what I do with them, but they're really tasty with cheese and onions in them. How could it go wrong? So yeah, I'll show you how to make those once the potatoes are done. And my tea choices are, I have a whole bunch of loose tea. I've gotten on a loose tea kick lately. And I took them out of the little packages and I stuck them in here because they are airtight. And then I just wrote down, or I just cut off the label so I knew what was in here. So this is lemon spiced sassafras. It's pretty good. And this one is almond sugar cookie. It's really good. I got these off of Temu for $7.90 something a piece. And they have a, like I said, they have a, like a little seal type of thing, so they do seal pretty good. And this one is Irish Breakfast Blend. And then this one is Earl Grey with peppermint, which sounds really weird, but it actually tastes pretty good. And then I have some others up here. Well, I have a bunch of tea bags in there, but up here I have a couple that I got. This is from a Connecticut company called Simpson and Vale, or I think it's Simpson and Vale, or Vale and Simpson. Simpson and Vale. So these are, this one is really tasty. It's my favorite. Creme brulee. So it has kind of a caramel taste to it. So it's really good. And then this one, this is my absolute favorite. It's Maya Angelou's Black Tea Blend. And it doesn't sound good as far as it's got hibiscus, orange cloves, orange blossoms, pineapple, and vanilla, and orange spice. But it actually has almost an eggnog taste to it. It's really, really good. It's my favorite. This is probably my least favorite. This is Jane Austen's Black Tea Blend, and it has spearmint and lavender and vanilla. But it was okay, but it wasn't something, I wasn't a huge fan of it. And then the last one I have here is a holiday blend tea, which has vanilla and peppermint, and I don't know what malva blossoms are, but it has those in them too. And alfalfa leaves. I feel like I'm chewing on hay or something, but it actually doesn't taste bad. But my favorite is the Maya Angelou, because I like eggnog and it tastes like eggnog. So that might be what I have for my breakfast this morning. Alright, I have shredded cheddar. I didn't measure, I just do it by eyeball. A little bit of sour cream, a little bit of butter, and some onion flakes, some dried minced onion. And then I'm going to mix my hash browns into that, stir it up, and then put it in the microwave for a few minutes. It'd probably be best in the oven, but we're a little pressed for time. So my tea kettle's getting ready to go. And I use a French press, so I put my tea in here and let it steep, and I ended up using the Jane Austen one. And then I fill this great big thing, I don't know how many ounces it is, probably about 30 ounces. I fill hot water up to here, and then I make this extra strong, and then I just dump it in. So I have a giant cup of tea by the time I'm finished. Dave's drinking coffee because he doesn't like tea. I like the smell of coffee, I don't like the taste of it. So I'll show you breakfast when it's all put together. So there's Dave's breakfast. There's my breakfast. And I'm getting ready to do my tea here. So put the plunger in there. So this is a French press I usually use for coffee, but it works great for loose tea. And I just pour it in there and add it to the hot water that's already in. And there we go. Ready to eat.